Generally speaking, the answer to the question, why do we earn money, is simple. We earn it to spend. Our first priority is to meet the basic necessities of daily life. Levels of spending. As we progress, our spending patterns evolve. We move from fulfilling basic needs to buying things we desire, and eventually to spending on items that gain social recognition and status. The importance of saving and investing. Since we earn money to spend, you might wonder, is it okay to spend everything we earn? The answer is no. Beyond spending on necessities, it is crucial to set aside a portion of our income to grow our wealth, secure our future, and make investments. The risks of overspending. If we spend everything we earn each month, or if our lifestyle exceeds our income, years will pass without any growth in our assets. We will remain stuck exactly where we started. If you find that your hard-earned money is no longer enough to cover your monthly expenses, it is time to take action and manage your finances using the following steps. The trap of short-term solutions. When we run out of money before the end of the month, many of us resort to borrowing as a quick fix. While doing this once in a few years might not be a major issue, making it a monthly habit leads straight into a dangerous financial trap, the debt cycle. For example, if you borrow money with interest to cover this month's gap, you might feel relieved today. However, by next month, you will have an extra interest expense on top of your regular spending. This creates an even bigger deficit, forcing you to borrow again, often from someone else, to pay back the first person. This cycle continues until many find themselves drowning in debt and losing their dignity in their community. The loss of credibility. Even if you borrow interest-free, failing to repay on time damages your reputation, the very thing you've spent a lifetime building. This loss of trust can cost you life-changing opportunities. A personal lesson. During my time as an employee, I often lent money to colleagues. While most were reliable, some failed to keep their word. Later, when business opportunities arose that perfectly matched their skills, I couldn't partner with them because I no longer trusted them. They might never know why they were left behind, but if they did, they would deeply regret losing such valuable opportunities over a broken promise. The conclusion: avoid relying on short-term fixes. If you must borrow, always keep your word and repay on time. Remember, your credibility is what opens the doors to your future.
How to fix a budget deficit. When your monthly expenses exceed your income, here are the steps you can take. Number 1. Increase your income. You can look for ways to earn more. Consider a part-time job, working overtime, or starting a small side business. It might seem difficult at first, but with a determined mindset, opportunities for extra income are always there. Number 2. Cut down expenses. The most immediate fix is to reduce spending. Start with small, easy adjustments. For instance, instead of dining out every week, try going once every 2 weeks. Or, instead of buying new clothes every month, wait for 2 months. Number 3. Reduce waste. Being mindful of how you use household items can save a significant amount. For example, using a measured amount of cooking oil instead of pouring it freely. These small savings across all household items add up to a noticeable surplus by the end of the month.
Number 4. Create a savings routine. Just as you plan for outings, plan for savings. Try having a veggie day once a week. Grow a small home garden for your own kitchen. Or choose to walk. Or take the bus instead of a taxi a few times a week. Number 5. Adjust your lifestyle. Evaluate what is truly necessary. This might mean moving to a more affordable apartment, taking public transport instead of driving, or shopping at local markets instead of expensive supermarkets. Small shifts in how you live can lead to big financial freedom. Number 6. Set personal spending rules. Set a strict budget.
For example, back when I was a junior employee, I set a rule, never to spend more than €5 on dinner, and strictly limited my monthly phone bill. These self-imposed rules may seem small, but they are the anchors that help keep your finances on track.
The bottom line, if you don't take control, when your budget falls short, money will eventually become your master. You will find yourself trapped in a cycle of debt, losing your reputation and your freedom. To avoid becoming a slave to money, start taking control of your spending the moment you notice a deficit. Understanding your spending levels with Maslow's hierarchy. Everyone has a spending behavior. Depending on how you handle your money, you can either build wealth or fall into a financial trap. Today, let's look at spending through the lens of Maslow's hierarchy of needs. Level 1. Basic needs. This is the foundation: food, rent, and utilities. At this stage, most of your income goes toward daily survival. The trap here is lifestyle creep. Even at this level, spending more than you earn on fancy meals or expensive housing can prevent you from saving. To move to the next level, you need to invest in your own skills. Level 2. Safety needs. Once your belly is full, you look for security. In a Western context, this means building an emergency fund, paying for insurance, or investing in low-risk assets. The mistake: buying luxury items before you have a safety net. If you spend your emergency savings on a designer watch, you aren't investing, you're just wasting your security. Level 3. Social needs. This level is a dangerous trap. As your income grows, you want to fit into higher social circles. You might feel pressured to buy a premium car or host expensive dinners just to be accepted. While networking is important for your career, spending purely for impression without growing your investments will keep you stuck in a cycle of high expenses. Level 4. Achievement needs. At this stage, you seek a sense of accomplishment. You might want to expand your business or invest in new ventures to prove your success. The risk: emotional investing. If you jump into new projects without expert advice just to feel successful, you risk losing everything you've built. Level 5. Self-actualization. This is the highest level. Here, money is no longer about status, it's about purpose. You spend on things that bring true meaning to your life, like philanthropy or supporting causes you believe in. The takeaway: first, don't skip levels. If you are still at the safety level, but spending like you are at the social level, you will never become truly wealthy. Second, even if you are at the right level, method matters. Expanding a business for achievement is good, but doing it blindly is just a gamble. Know your level, understand your needs, and spend with a purpose. Your financial freedom starts with your behavior.
Your financial future isn't decided by how much you earn, but by how you think. Change your mindset, master your habits, and let money serve your future. Your relationship with money, master or slave. Most people say they want money, but deep down, they treat it like an enemy. They believe money is the root of all evil, or that having too much will corrupt them. But here's the truth. Money is neutral. It's just a tool like a hammer. It doesn't have a soul, but it responds to how you treat it. Think of money as a relationship. If you hate it or fear it, it won't stay with you for long. Money as a loyal servant. Wealthy people don't work for money. They make money work for them. Imagine money as a loyal employee, working for you 24/7, even while you sleep. But if you let your desires, like gambling or mindless spending, take over, money becomes your master, and you become its slave.
Financial literacy is a skill. We use money every day, yet so few people actually study it. Managing personal finance is like being a mahout, an elephant trainer. To control a powerful beast, you must understand its nature. If you don't learn the rules of money, it will eventually control you. The power of choice. Money equals options. Imagine your morning commute. With zero balance, you walk. With a few euros, you take the bus. With more, you take an Uber. And with wealth, you drive your own car. As they say, it's better to cry in a BMW than on a bicycle. And more money simply gives you more ways to solve life's problems. The seed of wealth. You don't need to be rich to start making right choices. Whether you have 50 euros or 50,000, what matters is what you do with it. Do you spend it all on a night out, or do you plant it? In stocks, gold, or a side business? Every small financial decision you make today is either building a prison or a path to your freedom. The takeaway. Your financial future isn't decided by how much you earn, but by how you think. Change your mindset, master your habits, and let money serve your future.
If you're still working hard but still broke, it's not about how much you earn, but how you think. That's why our next video will dive deep into the hidden psychology of wealth. We'll show you how to change your mindset, master your habits, and let money serve your future.
Join us at the 1% Standard. Like, subscribe, and let's build your future together.